Shares of Booking Holdings higher, the online travel company topping Wall Street estimates in the latest quarter. Joining us right now, Booking CEO Glenn Fogel to tell us about the YOLO and FOMO economy. As we were talking, Glenn, you didn't know, during the commercial break, we were talking about Instagram and how everybody looks at, these pictures of themselves traveling all over the world, so happy, and then everybody, feels terrible about their own travel plans. So tell us what's happening here.
Hi, Andrew, and thanks for having me. And I just got to start off saying I'm loving your book, 1929, just so great. And I've just had to get that out first.
Thank you.
Now we can talk about the business.
Wow.
Business is great.
I didn't hear that, Glenn. Could you say that one more time? I just
now all the questions are going to be underhand. Right.
Listen, travel is going great. We did a great numbers last night. We did an earnings call. Very pleased with the results. Globally, things are going well for us, and certainly lots of people out trying to get that great picture for their Instagram.
And is your sense, though, some people talk about the sort of tale of two countries, two worlds, two whatever, in terms of sort of the high end and everybody else. Where are you seeing the growth coming from right now?
So we're seeing it globally. So we break out into different regions. So for our U.S. and European businesses, we said that we had high single-digit growth. And then you go for Asia and the rest of the world, we said it was low double-digit growth. So that's good all around. But your point, Andrew, is a good one. And certainly people have been talking about the U.S. with sort of a two-speed economy, where people at the higher economic strata are doing very well, and they're able to pay for a lot of good things, and they're doing a lot of enjoyable travel. And then people talk about at the lower end, people are having a little bit more trouble, and that could be an impact on some of the people who concentrate in that area. For us, it's great for us either way because we are global and we are up and down the economic strata. So again, our numbers are an average of the entire world economy. So as long as the world economy continues to grow, we'll continue to do well.
Okay, so here's the operational question. As you know, we talk about AI almost incessantly. We can't get, 15 minutes out without saying the words artificial intelligence. Everybody's playing on ChatGPT and these services constantly now. How is that impacting the business in terms of people researching trips, planning itineraries? I know you're building it into your own applications themselves, but I imagine people are oftentimes starting with either chatbots or search engines and increasingly maybe in a different way than they used to.
No, there's no doubt that is a trend, Andrew. And we do see people are doing that. And that's why it's so great that we were in the first wave of apps in the open AI ChatGPT business. So we have our Booking.com app there, and we are we are the first group that went out with our operator system. We are the first people out with their agent mode, and we're doing with a lot of the other big frontier LLM players. So whether it be Google, we have a thing with Alexa at Amazon, we're working with Salesforce, we're working with everybody. So if a traveler wants to start somewhere else than they have in the past, perhaps they used to start in traditional search with Google, and now they're going to start at an LLM, that's fine for us as long as we are there to be able to provide what's really critical, which is great execution. Travel is incredibly complex. So I know there is some concern. People say, oh, are these intermediaries such as ourselves going to be disintermediated because people are going to go to, say, ChatGPT and then directly to a hotel? Well, that always is a threat, and some people are going to do that. But the complexity of travel, especially in a connected trip, which is what we're building with our AI capabilities, provide all the services and not just a hotel, not just the flights, but every single part of it in a way that makes it easier. It makes it more value to both the traveler and our partners. By the way, very important in travel, two-sided marketplace. Got to do something good for the partners of the hotels, the airlines, the car rental, et cetera. Those things together with AI is going to create a much better solution for everybody, and we're really at the core center of this.
I have talking about your partners, and I don't know if we've actually discussed this before. I'm so curious about folks who use your services, how loyal they are ultimately to the partners, your partners, whether they're loyal to particular airlines, given the loyalty points and other programs, or similarly the loyalty to hotels, or they functionally just loyal to the lowest price for the best deal.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. We talked about last night, approximately mid 60% of customers to us come to us direct. And we talked about our Genius program, which is our loyalty program, how about more than 30% of our active travelers at Booking.com are in the level 2 and 3. Those are the higher levels, and they're producing more than 50, mid 50% of our room nights. That's real loyalty. Now, of course, some people are very loyal to other programs. Look, if you're a Marriott person at Bonvoy or you're Hilton Honors, I understand that. And I talk with the CEOs there and I get it. Look, those customers are going to want to go direct to those programs. And I understand that. And I'm okay with that. What I'm trying to do is provide, whether it be Anthony, the CEO over at Marriott, or Chris over the CEO over at Hilton, I want to get them that incremental customer, the person coming from, let's say, Uzbekistan. Okay, Hilton and Marriott are not going to be marketing to Uzbekistan travelers. We get it to them and we get paid a fair amount for it. It's a win-win-win for everybody.